Good morning and welcome again from the Hannover Messe in Hannover, obviously, and from the Beckhoff booth.
We got some questions the last 2 days about our MX system. And the key question for most of you is actually, do we really have all the functions planned or available for the MX system? And I got Frederike here next to me, so how is the situation? Is everything realized in the MX system or is something missing?
No, nothing is missing, everything is realized. We not only claim, but we live up to the claim that we replace the complete control cabinet with one MX system. All function, but less space, less paper, less time.
Okay, less time is a very good second question, because this came also up yesterday. How much time does it really need to build such a system?
I think this one takes about an hour. And
That's
compared to the regular one, it's 24 hours, up to 30 hours with all the testing. So if we take a look into this both documentations, the bigger one, I can show it into the camera, is for the conventional control cabinet.
Well, the bigger one is for this cabinet.
Right.
Okay.
And the smaller one is only the documentation for the MX system. So it's way less paper.
Now this is day 3 of the trade show. So what trends do you see happen here in Hanover?
We heard a lot about new products and innovations, especially concerning to your MX system and XDS. In my opinion, the Beckhoff company ranks among the most important innovators of the automation community. I think I can claim that with a clean conscience, since I've been writing and publishing about the company and its products and solutions for more than 29 years now.
Now, you got something new with you, Benny. So what is that?
So now we combined the functionality of those modules into one box within our well-known EP boxes. Barriers now inside the box, so you can just connect with standard 24 volts and standard EtherCAT down to zone 222. And now we have the galvanic isolation and the barriers built in the boxes to directly connect the field device.
Next to my side is Josef, and Josef yesterday had a discussion with a customer who asked about delivery times, and Josef said, how many kilograms of TwinCAT do you want?
Yeah.
So very, very easy.
So no problem for us to produce software in these hard times for the hardware guys. And of course, we are also working on new versions. So end of the year, in the first quarter of this year, we will have a new version, 4026. And this is including a lot of new features, of course. But we also change a little bit the philosophy of doing the setup. So it's not one monolithic block. It's a lot of different packages, and it's easy to update packages in the field on the runtime side, but also on the engineering side.
There are many vendors on this exhibition, so Siemens is there and other companies are there as well. They also have software solutions for programming machines. Why did you start with Beckhoff?
Well, it was actually a complete coincidence. It was just an ad that showed up on a job and they wanted someone with using TwinCAT. I had never heard about TwinCAT, so I started working with it and I realized that it's actually quite close to working in the traditional way I've been developing software. So a lot of the practices I was used to with working with software I could apply on TwinCAT. And then the reason I stayed and continued working with it was just because it was so extremely fun and the projects just got bigger and more expensive. The machines got bigger and more expensive, and I really enjoyed it because I really got close to the metal and really work with the machines, which I couldn't do in the traditional software field.
TwinCAT and software are for sure important. We have talked a lot about other technologies this week, such as motion technology, and you cannot really use it without making sure that it's safe for people to use it, and that's where you come into play.
You can use it, but you shouldn't use it.
Yeah, okay.
The AMI and AMP are basically completely the same like the EX8000 from the safety point of view.
Yeah.
So you have an integrated safety controller, you have an integrated encoder if the motor has one, and you can realize with the same tooling and the same diagnostic tools, you can do all the same safety applications with the AMP and AMI.
So the company is developing, the world is at change, a lot of things happen in the world. How do you look at Beckhoff in 20 years from now? Or maybe 25, you can select.
Wow, 20 years. I'm turning 30 this year, so adding up more 20 years, it's like I'm turning 50. That's quite in the future, but still I think there's a special vision I share, my dad shares, and also my brother shares. And first of all, this is really important for me, for you, for all you out there that it's definitely our aim to still be a family-owned company, because this is, I think, one of the core reasons why we are who we are today. And this is something, luckily, the three of us can decide, and we are definitely going to decide to keep it this way. So this is the first point, being family-owned in 20 years. Then to be in this high-tech, innovative company, that's at least, I would count that we are one of those in the market. And this is important, of course, for you, our customers, but also for you, for example, because this is what makes you happy, what brings you to work every day, to develop and think about technology which brings customer forward, but also simply help our world, right? We have so many challenges to overcome, and automation technology helps to go in this way. And then, simply to keep the family spirit of our company, the work culture, the working environment, I think this is important. We work hard, but we also have a lot of fun. And summarizing all this, again, it's really general, but there lies a lot of truth in it, I think.
It was a pleasure to be your host together with Felix today. Many thanks for joining us around the globe. Have a wonderful evening, night, morning, whatever you do. And I'm happy that you're joining us. Thank you. Take care. See you tomorrow.